When it comes to building and keeping wealth, it's not just about income, it's about mindset. Millionaires often view money through a different psychological lens than the average person. They think long-term, value discipline over indulgence, and see money as a tool, not just a reward. We'll explore the unique mental frameworks that shape millionaire habits and how you can adopt them to rethink your own relationship with wealth. Today we will talk about the psychology of money, how millionaires think differently about wealth. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Mindset over money. Millionaires often possess a distinct mindset that sets them apart from others when it comes to money. Rather than merely chasing wealth, they approach it strategically, viewing money as a tool rather than a goal. This mindset stems from an internal belief system built on long-term thinking, self-discipline, and calculated risk-taking. Unlike those who may seek instant gratification, millionaires are more likely to delay short-term rewards for long-term gains. They don't see wealth as an end, but as a resource for freedom, impact, and legacy. The millionaire mindset also includes a strong sense of financial responsibility, understanding the consequences of their decisions, and using logic over emotion in financial matters. They are not necessarily smarter, but they think in patterns that support wealth accumulation. 2. Emotional detachment from money. One of the most significant psychological traits among millionaires is their emotional detachment from money. They understand that emotions like fear and greed can sabotage financial decisions. Instead of making impulsive moves during market volatility or economic downturns, they stay calm and grounded. This doesn't mean they don't value money. It means they don't let it control them. For instance, while many panic sell during a market dip, millionaires often see it as an opportunity to buy undervalued assets. Their ability to separate money from identity and ego allows them to make rational, well-informed choices. This emotional detachment also helps them resist lifestyle inflation and the pressure to keep up with the Joneses. They measure success by net worth, not visible consumption. 3. Long-term thinking and patience. Patience is another hallmark of how millionaires think about wealth. They understand the power of compounding, both financially and intellectually, and give their investments time to mature. While many are lured by quick wins, millionaires focus on sustainability. This long-term orientation allows them to build portfolios that grow steadily over decades. They are less concerned with short-term market movements and more focused on foundational strategies such as diversified investing, passive income generation, and asset accumulation. Whether it's building a business, investing in real estate, or growing a retirement fund, they plan years or even decades ahead. This forward-thinking approach often extends beyond money, influencing how they manage time, relationships, and even personal development. Millionaires don't expect overnight results. Instead, they adopt consistent, incremental strategies that slowly build their financial position. 4. Emphasis on financial education. Unlike the average person, millionaires are often lifelong students of finance. They continuously educate themselves about money, markets, and economic trends. This knowledge empowers them to make informed decisions and spot opportunities others might miss. Many millionaires credit their success to reading financial books, attending seminars, or consulting mentors and financial advisors. They understand the value of knowledge and view financial literacy as a cornerstone of success. Instead of fearing money or avoiding financial planning, they confront it head-on with curiosity and intention. They learn not just how to earn, but how to protect, grow, and multiply their money. Importantly, they don't just consume knowledge, they apply it. Whether it's understanding tax strategies, appreciating the nuances of investment vehicles, or identifying market cycles, financial education is deeply integrated into their wealth-building process. 5. Frugality and value-driven spending. Contrary to popular belief, many millionaires are remarkably frugal. They are highly value-conscious and spend money based on return rather than impulse or image. This means choosing function over flash and necessity over luxury, unless the luxury provides long-term value. Many drive used cars, live in modest homes, and avoid unnecessary expenses. Their wealth often grows not because they earn the most, but because they manage it with discipline. This isn't about being cheap, it's about being intentional. They understand the opportunity cost of every dollar spent. For example, the money spent on a luxury item could have been invested to generate future income. Millionaires often distinguish between needs and wants, and they make financial decisions that reflect long-term priorities rather than temporary desires. 6. Risk management and calculated decisions. Millionaires don't avoid risk, they manage it. This is a crucial psychological distinction. They understand that building wealth inevitably involves risk, but the key lies in informed, calculated decisions. Whether starting a business, investing in stocks, or buying real estate, they conduct due diligence and assess potential outcomes. They don't bet everything on one opportunity but diversify to protect against failure. Millionaires also prepare for worst-case scenarios, maintaining emergency funds and insurance as safety nets. Unlike gamblers, they don't rely on luck. They use logic, experience, and analysis to mitigate risks. Emotional impulsiveness is replaced with strategic planning. Importantly, they also understand that failure is part of the journey, not a dead end. When things go wrong, they learn and adapt rather than give up. 7. Networking and mentorship. Wealthy individuals place significant psychological and strategic importance on relationships. Millionaires understand that success isn't a solo pursuit. It often hinges on the people you know and learn from. They actively seek mentors, advisors, and peer networks that support their growth. These relationships offer more than just knowledge. They provide access to opportunities, partnerships, and feedback loops. Millionaires often credit their networks with helping them avoid costly mistakes or recognize lucrative ventures. They surround themselves with like-minded, goal-driven individuals who challenge and inspire them. This creates a culture of accountability and ambition. Importantly, they also give back by mentoring others, which reinforces their own learning and leadership. Millionaires know that time spent networking isn't a luxury, it's an investment. They treat every relationship as a potential door to new opportunities. 8. Purpose beyond profit. Perhaps most profoundly, many millionaires think about money in terms of purpose, not just profit. After reaching a certain level of financial security, the motivation often shifts from accumulation to impact. This may include philanthropy, legacy building, social entrepreneurship, or mentoring the next generation. The psychological shift from scarcity to abundance allows them to think beyond themselves. They view wealth as a vehicle for positive change, whether that's creating jobs, funding education, or supporting causes they care about. This sense of higher purpose adds meaning to their financial decisions and keeps them grounded. It also fuels continued innovation and engagement, as their work becomes driven by passion, not just financial return. In this way, the psychology of money transforms into something deeply human, about legacy, contribution, and making a difference. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.